Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago White Sox March to October, where I hopefully don't leave a full minute and a half of a blank screen this time. If you know, you know. So we're going to be on the road for the first time of the series. We got to make a bit of a comeback, take the lead, hold it, and we'll move on to the ALCS for what should be a pretty fun matchup, whichever way it goes. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's get into game number 3. Let's see what it's looking like here. We got Ryan Yarbrough still on the mound for Tampa Bay. Vaughn up at the plate with 99 power against lefties.
We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic game 3, Chris.
Well, it's a lot to ask a team to come back from down 2-0, but it's been done before, and I know they're not lacking in confidence even in this tough situation, but it all starts with getting off to a good start in this one.
And when you're the team that holds the 2-0 edge in a 5-game series, you want to end the series right now.
Absolutely. Avoid any drama or doubt and finish the drive.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Alright, let's do it. Vaughn coming up to the plate. Let's just tie this immediately. Not a whole lot of offense. We got 2 hits each. Cease is on the mound. He struck out 11 in 6 innings. We got Moncada and Sano with the only hits on the team. And then for them, it was a home run from a Rosarena, because who else would be hitting home runs in the postseason? Vaughn, I don't think I got that. I really thought that was some kind of breaking pitch. I thought it was going to break down further. Thought he hung something. Alright, though, Pollock destroys lefties. This is just as good of a chance. Oh, that was right there. You can't miss that, and Pollock didn't. Off the pole. Oh man, that was the 8th pitch of an at-bat, 3-2 count. I would have been so upset if I missed that. That was the pitch I was looking for, literally since Vaughn stepped up to the plate. I don't know what that says. I don't know if I should be sitting on a hanging curveball, but hey, it worked out, didn't it? That was a shot too, dude. That hit up on the foul pole before it really even started coming down too much. Alright, we still got work to do though. We got to put up another 1 run. Just oh, I thought that was another hanger, but I missed it, and it wasn't even really a hanger. So no, second to the gap. No, not quite. Alright, hey, we did our job in the first. We got 1. Just got to get 1 more. Let's just do 1 an inning at this point. Why not? Or more. Now, Rosarena's coming back up. Dude, look at the energy Cease has. He's struck out 11 through 6 innings on only 70 pitches. That doesn't seem right. That seems kind of crazy. Oh, he made contact. Okay. We'll take it. It's an out either way. Alright, so I just, real quick here, I went to the bullpen just to make sure I have the guys warming up I want warming up. And every game so far, it has automatically moved Kopech back into the rotation. At this point, if they moved him back to the 4th spot of the rotation, well, I was going to say he would be starting the next game, but I guess it would just go back to Giolito because we'd be starting a new series. But still, I don't really want Kopech starting a game here in the postseason. I don't trust him. 12-6 got him. That's 12 strikeouts for Cease. And there we go. Pop fly to left. We're going to get the 3rd out of the inning. I might call it a day there with Cease. I might. It depends. So I'm just noticing, man, Eloy is the MVP. We learned that in the last episode. But he doesn't have a hit yet in the postseason. And he's still going to be batting 0. Or wait, that might get out of play. Nope, of course. Looked like Giolito was trying to swipe it away or something. I don't know what he was doing there. Look at him in the dugout here. I don't know what he was doing. He was behind the ball, but he was trying to dodge his way into it. And then he just has all kinds of issues go on right about here. I don't know, that could be a thumbnail right there. There we go, Moncada with his 2nd hit of the game. It's just what he does, man. He gets on base. That could be big, because even though the top part of our order, at least 1 and 2, they're not playing super consistent, but they've hit the clutch homers. Oh, not hitting the clutch homer this time. Alright, Tim. Look at him, 1 for 10 in the series, but his 1 homer was that big one to tie it up. Or no, it wasn't to tie it up. It took the lead, and then they tied it up. And he's popping out to center also. Okay, well, I'm going to go to Crochet here. Seems like everybody in this Tampa lineup, besides maybe Wander Franco and a Rosarena, hit lefties worse, even if they're righties. There we go. 3-pitch strikeout to start it out. All right, man. This Harold Ramirez is giving us trouble here. He's gonna ground to second. All right. And Anderson, why is he playing second? I purposely went through and made sure everyone was playing in the right spots, and he's still playing second. I don't think we're gonna get there. I think that's gonna bloop in. Oh, Vaughn, buddy. Wait a second. Does this? Oh no, we didn't recover in time. That shouldn't be a hit, let alone a double. Come on. We're not the real life White Sox out here. We gotta field better. Oh, Sano! What a play, man. Oh my god. That gets by him. That scores a run. Now we get to go into the 9th still tied. Dude, Sano. Gold Glover. Oh, they're bringing in Fairbanks. I had trouble with him earlier, I remember. Oh, first pitch. That's actually a good swing, dude. Vaughn, there we go. That's what we needed. We got a base runner on. That was like debatably a worse swing than the Luis Robert one. Why couldn't Roberts just be a line drive like that? Look, I know Pollock is still solid against righties, but if there was ever a time to pinch hit for somebody with Gavin Sheets, it'd be now with the righty up, so we're doing that. Gavin Sheets coming in here. We need a clutch hit here. Okay, 3-0 count. They don't want to pitch to him. Oh, I gave him the green light, but I was looking slightly lower than that, so I couldn't pull the trigger. And you can't miss that. Come on, me. Ah, that is bad. Grandal, you got your clutch pants on? Oh, lean into it, Grandal. Come on, what are we doing? No way, I just struck out on that. Oh my god, what is with Pete Fairbanks? Why can't I hit him? That's not where that was supposed to be. Sheets, there you go. Moncada, he's there for the play, and for the second game in a row, we're headed to extras. No, I was too early that time. Oh, that is the only pitch I was looking for in that spot, and I got it, and I was too amped up. Oh, the only good thing about that at bat is we made him throw 8 pitches, so we're shortening the time that we're going to see Pete Fairbanks. Look at that, dude. Perfect PCI placement if I just waited back a little. Eloy, please tell me that's going to carry. That is going to carry. Eloy with his first hit of the postseason comes in extra innings of Game 3 to give us the lead. That's our MVP right there. Got under that ball, but he's got so much power that it didn't even matter. That gets Fairbanks out of the game. We finally got to him. And now we can warm up Liam Hendricks for the save. But honestly, there's part of me that might use Taylor Rogers. I'm going to have to make a decision here because they got that part of the order up. 3 guys in a row that hit left or hit righties better than lefties. No, that was a good pitch. I thought that was a ball. And swung way too late. Turner, way on top of that one. All right, well, we couldn't get any more. The 1 run's going to have to do it. And look, we got to go to our guy. He's our closer. I know it's a bunch of lefties up or guys that mash righties, but he's our closer. Handedness shouldn't matter. He's got to mow them all down. There we go. There's 1. 3 pitches. Oh, and we got him again. Another 3-pitch strikeout. 1 to go. There's strike 1. There's strike 2. No. I was too caught up in the moment. I was trying to get an immaculate inning to close out the ALDS. But that made me leave the curveball in the middle of the zone because I didn't want to throw a ball. Gotta play for outs, me. Don't play for stats. Okay, strike 2 again. There we go. He swung at that. He swung at ball 4. Liam Hendricks. 3 strikeouts to get the save in the 10th. There we go, dude. Rectifying the mistakes of last year. Getting eliminated in the ALDS. That should never have happened. And now we're moving on to the ALCS. It just feels right now. Things feel like they're back on track. Reality has shifted back to normal. Well, even though that series was a sweep, it was by no means a one-sided series. I mean, 2 of the games ending with, you know, a 1-run difference in the 9th inning, or not in the 9th inning, in extra innings. And we're facing Seattle. Wow, okay, that's fun. Their rankings, though, they're kind of rough here. 4th in batting, which is good, but then 20th in pitching. Their fielding is slightly better than ours. But yeah, Seattle beat Toronto 3-1 in their series. I think Toronto at least went to the ALCS last year. They might have gone all the way to the World Series and lost. This is a fun matchup, though, man. I've spent the last couple March to Octobers that I've actually made it decently far kind of complaining about playing the same teams over and over in the playoffs. And this is the good part about multi-season March to Octobers, is you get to see some new matchups, and it only took 1 extra season to get a new team in here. Seattle. So what's game 1 of this Seattle series gonna look like? We're going to be tied. All right. Well, I feel like before I end the episode, since that was only 1 game played, we could fill some time here by doing our pre-series scouting now at the end of this episode for Seattle. So we can take a look at what Seattle's got, what their team's looking like here. What makes them the 4th best hitting team, but the 20 whatever pitching team. All right, this is their lineup. They got Colton Wong. Wow, he might have had the best year he's ever had, up there at least, batting .297, 354 on base, some power, a lot of power, the most power, 17 homers. All right, man, yeah, Colton Wong, good player this year. JP Crawford, similar looking player to what Colton Wong is based on the attributes. And he didn't have quite as good of a year, but he still had a pretty solid one. A lot of doubles. Then Jesse Winker, he's still got those splits against righties. That's the Jesse Winker we remember from Diamond Dynasty, not what he's looking like now. Probably hit, 33 homers, only 15 doubles though. He batted .325 with a 429 on base. Wow, I was not aware that he was having such good of a season. Wins above replacement of 4.2. Dude, that's kind of scary. We need to make sure to have a lefty on the mound as much as we can when he comes up. I didn't even realize he hit those 33 homers in only 112 games. He probably doesn't start against lefties. Kyle Lewis is their 4-hole hitter. He's progressing decently here, up to a 79. He hit 30 bombs, 31 homers, 34 doubles. He does strike out a lot though. 153 strikeouts. Solid batting average, solid on base, really good slugging. I can see what makes this team such a good hitting team. And Ty France, a lot of progression for him. He hit almost 30 homers, 30 doubles, drove in a lot of runs here. He's stealing some bases this year too with 20 speed. Wow. Jared Kelenic, he's actually a good player now. Look at his progression, man. +5 to everything hitting besides power against righties. He hit 30 bombs. Wow. If there's any Mariners fans watching right now, this is probably I don't know, would this be a good thing to see, or would this be frustrating based on what he does in real life? Played all 162 games, probably always was the DH. A lot of steals, pretty good batting average, almost 300, good on base. One of their better hitters. Then they have Nimmo. He hit a lot of homers, probably the most in his career by a decent amount. A lot of walks, a lot of doubles. This is what we're seeing from a lot of these guys. A lot of homers, a lot of doubles. And Abraham Toro, okay, he didn't play that much this year. I don't really know why, but when he did, he was pretty good. High batting average, high on base. And then their catcher is this Harry Ford dude who progressed a lot this year, actually. Not that great of a hitter, though. They got Suarez on the bench here. He hit 22 bombs, 30 doubles. He played in a lot of games, so I wonder why he's not in the starting lineup here in the postseason. They got 2 backup catchers just like we do. Tom Murphy, Luis Torrens. He was on our players to target screen for a while this year. He barely played. Then they got Dylan Moore. He played in a lot of games too. Wow, where are all these games coming from? And then Noelvi Marte didn't play a whole lot in the regular season and was not that great, but he will be. He's going to be a player the more we continue on with this March to October. What about the pitching? What makes the pitching so bad? That's what I'm curious about. They got Robbie Ray as their ace. He had a pretty solid season, a lot of innings, good ERA. Where does it fall off here? Because Gilbert is pretty high rated. He did not have a good year, so maybe that's where it falls off. 41 homers allowed, 5.31 ERA. He did not strike out many dudes. All right, so he's playing below his ratings. That's good. What about Chris Flexen at an 82? He didn't have that great of a year either. 8-16 record. Wow, I wouldn't think his numbers are that bad. I mean, for Gilbert to go 15-11 and Flexen to go 8-16, that just kind of shows how unfair it can be sometimes. Then Marco Gonzalez, he had actually a really good year for a 70s rated guy, good record too. Now I'm looking at that because of the other guys. ERA just over 4. Then Emerson Hancock looks like he got his start, or his chance this year. That's what I'm trying to say. He didn't do so well though. Got all 32 starts, had a 6 ERA. Gave up even more homers than Gilbert. And their bullpen's not looking too crazy either. Honestly, the pitching reminds me a lot of Tampa Bay. You got Justice Sheffield, who did not have a good year as the long reliever. You got this Casey Sadler dude, who also did not have a good year. Andres Munoz didn't have that good of a year. ERA almost up to 5. This Eric Swanson, he's their best reliever so far. Not a lot of walks. ERA under 3. You got Paul Seaworld, that's what I like to call him. He had a good year though. ERA under 2, a lot of strikeouts. The Steckenrider here, he also had a good year. Not as many innings though, but also an ERA under 2. And then closer, Diego Castillo. That's concerning. He's tough enough to hit already, and he's had 2 really good years back to back. We don't want to be going into the late innings losing at any point with this guy in the end of the bullpen here. So yeah, that's our matchup, guys. That is our ALCS matchup against Seattle. And if we can make it past them, we'll be facing either Atlanta or the Mets in the World Series. 2 more fun matchups compared to just facing the Dodgers again. But guys, that's where we're going to end this one today. Make sure you leave a like for me if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. If you're enjoying this White Sox March to October, if you've been keeping up with it but you're not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Still a ways away, but trying to get to that 1,000 mark, you know? But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by today, and I will see you next time.